We'll be helping you for the higher education too. Now, coming other than academics, don't worry, we do have extracurricular activities also. Everybody is loading you with what we do in academics, but don't worry, we have multiple clubs. We have multiple social activities, we have multiple events too, and every semester you will be having a cultural or technical fest to attend. So here, don't think that it's only academics, it's also interpersonal relationship that you should have with the students, where you learn how to work as a group. And we have multiple cultural group, technical group, hobby club, coding club, and we have regular yoga classes, sports, and everything. Thank you all, and welcome to the Department of Computer Science, and welcome to KLH.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm confident that what you shared today will be of great benefit to our freshmen. Now I would like to call one of our alumni, Ms. Sahasi, to share about her college experience.
Good afternoon, one and all. I am Sahasi Koropati. I have just completed my BTech here in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. And the last 4 years have been a wonderful journey. As my friend Rahul was telling, when we started first, it was COVID. Though it was online, the learning process was very smooth, and it gave us enough. It gave us enough information to do what in second year and third year. And here in KLH, you will get unlimited support to do whatever you want. As Arpita ma'am and Rahul was telling, you would getting support to pursue masters or placements or entrepreneurship. We have ED cell here, which gives us enough support to start a startup in any field you want. And I would like to thank my HOD, Sandeep sir, for creating a safe space where we can discuss our problems about anything and give us enough guidance to do what we want. And now I'm proud to tell that I'll be going for masters in few days, and I've got enough support from the management regarding every process during applications and my interview. Thank you all. And all the best for the coming up batch, and I'll assure you that you'll be having a great learning experience here.
Thank you, Ms. Sahasi, for your kind words. Now I would like to call Kartikeya to introduce our AIMDS Head of Department, Dr. Sandeep Chitreddy Garu.
Dr. Sandeep Chitreddy Garu has completed his Masters and PhD from IIT Guwahati and IIT Kanpur respectively. He has worked for postdoctoral research fellow in the University of Surrey, United Kingdom. Dr. Sandeep joined KLH as an assistant professor in the year of 2019. He has been heading the Department of AI and DS from the inception, starting from the year of 2020. I would like to invite Dr. Sandeep Chitreddy Garu onto the dais.
Good morning. Welcome to all parents and students to KLH. So you have been listening a lot of information from all our HODs, principal sir and other people. So I would like to emphasize more on one aspect, which is actually a differentiating factor at KLH as compared to any other colleges. So myself, Dr. Sandeep, I am the HOD of the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, and I also look after coding, skilling and certifications at KLH. So why this coding is very important? See, to get a BTech degree, it's enough to get the enough number of credits so that you will be awarded with BTech Computer Science or EC, but what industry is expecting is completely different. It's not just about your degree or the theory or the practicals you do, but they also expect you to have a good coding skills. And as per our Vice President Havi sir, We put a lot of emphasis on coding, particularly we have around 18 hours of coding per week. So that gives students enough time to practice and increase his skills. First of all, what is coding? Coding is a logical thinking and problem solving exercise, which is very important. So it is important for the following reasons. First of all, in every course, whether it is computer science or electronics and communication engineering, you will be doing a lot of practicals. In each of those practical course, one or other programming language you will be using, and it helps you in doing all the laboratory experiments in a more efficient way. It also helps you in project building. As academic sir, Balaji sir was saying, we follow what is called as project-based learning. Without knowing coding, we cannot do or build any projects. And the third most important thing is placements. Your ability to get placed in a company depends upon 3 factors. Among that, the most important thing is coding. How well you do coding is going to determine which company you are going to get placed. There are other factors also like VQR, CGPA and projects, but among them the coding is most important, which will give you the ability to crack big companies. So how do we teach coding at KLH? We have courses, academic courses, where you learn the syntax, concepts, everything related to all the coding subjects, whether it is C, Python, Java, C++, JavaScript, everything you learn syntax-wise and concept-wise. But that is not enough. Industry is looking at competitive coding, which means there are number of platforms which host problem-solving questions, and industry wants to see how well a particular student can solve those contests and problems. And to make our student equipped with that, so every week we conduct a lot of coding contests. Particularly, we use 2 platforms, as sir was saying. We have something called as LMS, Learning Management System. It is not only used for academic purposes, but it is also used for coding. So every week you will be having coding contests within the campus, and also every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., there will be a coding contest. This is a practice going on since many years, and for the next 4 years also you will be doing the same. By practicing everyday coding, after 4 years, you will become master in coding, and which will help you to crack big companies, and also for higher studies also it will help you. So this is a weekly routine which we follow. Every Wednesday we have a external platform contest, and every Wednesday and Thursday we have internal contests, and on Monday, Tuesday and Friday, Saturday we make them to practice coding problems, and the same report is being sent to higher management and also to parents. After every INSEM 1, we have parents-teachers meeting. We assess and we present how your ward is performing in coding to the parent. So these are the more details about how many problems they solve every week and how do we assess. We have internal platform called as LMS where we host problems, and we have external platforms like CodeChef, LeetCode, HackerRank, HackerEarth, where we have number of problem solving questions, and these we ask our students to solve those problems, and we have already a system which tracks how many problems each student is solving, so that we can convey the same to the parents and also to the industry about how well they are performing. We also have something called as code mentoring, where some of the bright students of the same batch will act like a mentors for few hours for other students, and we appreciate these mentors with academic certificates and grades. So if you are really passionate about coding and if you are doing well, around 50 students, we gathered them as a light, and they will also be guiding other students who are struggling to code. This helps them to not only the elite students, not only learn for themselves, when they teach to others, all the gaps what they have in their learning will all get filled. So this is the approach we follow here. These are external platforms which we use. We have CodeChef, CodeForces, LeetCode, and especially the LeetCode is very important for placements. And this is become a cult in these past few years. Every colleges are trying to compete and try to be on the top of the leaderboard. It would be fun. You don't need to take it more stressful. It would be very much fun, and you will have a very good learning process. So this is the mentoring process which I was saying. Every coding mentor will be helping 10 other students so that the students who are struggling get mentorship not only from faculty but also from their peers. We have a dedicated platform where we try to see the performance of each student. All the students and parents and everyone can assess each and every student's performance. We have a leaderboard to track that. This is how typical reports look like, which we send to higher management and parents. And this is about coding. So this is one of the important thing. And do remember that it's not just BTech CSE, but as you move along in this 8th semester, around 25 to 30% of your time you will be spending mostly on coding. And parents also should always see the performance not only in terms of CGPA, but how well they are coding, so that you can guide them and you will be helping them to achieve their goal. So the other important aspect apart from coding is skilling. So we have, as academics dean Dr. Balaji sir has said, every course has what is called as LTPS. L stands for lecture, T stands for tutorial, P stands for practical, and S stands for skilling. So every course has some element of learning as a skill. So how does skill differs from a lecture? See, lecture is like any other theory course where we teach and where the students try to understand, write exams and get marks for it. Skill is something where you try to build something. It's something like if you have a bus driver, he will be riding bus from one place to other place. He doesn't know anything regarding the engine which is there inside, but he know how to make people to move from one place to another place. So skill is also something like that. It is a top-down approach of learning, where you try to, without going into the nitty-gritty, you try to gather and bring together so that you build something. So there are a number of frameworks which will help you. You don't need to worry internally, but without understanding the nitty-gritty, you will be able to build it. One such skill is like developing web applications using full stack development, and mobile applications. We use every day a lot of mobile apps. So a student, when he comes out of it, he not only get a grade, but he should have all those skills in him so that he can build something which is useful for the society. A number of projects and epics and social immersive learning courses which help you to use these technologies in the social problems, and those are also once again evaluated. So in this way, not only the software skilling, but a lot of hardware tools also will be trained. In the very first semester, you have a course called as Fundamentals of IoT, where you will learn a number of how to connect number of sensors to both, how do you acquire signals, how do you process signals, all those things. So not just about software, you also have a hardware boards and you will work with that. And all these things will be taught in these 4 years. So apart from that, as Arpita madam was saying, it is mandatory to get 4 global certifications, and that the domain in which you are going to get certified is up to the student which he is interested. Some might be interested in AI, some might be interested in cyber security, some might be more keen into getting cloud. Since you, as many of the students are intermediate and just coming to the engineering, I'll give a brief picture of at what stage we are in. See, we are at a stage where in olden days people used to have in-house infrastructure for anything, whether it is any software or anything, they used to have their own servers in their IT systems. But now the technology is moving towards cloud. No one wants to have an in-house infrastructure, but companies like Amazon, Google and Microsoft are having a number of data centers. You might have seen in the newspapers recently that a number of data centers are coming in and around Hyderabad. So these data centers are nothing but cloud hosting servers where any application which any university or an organization needs can be hosted in cloud instead of having an in-house data center. So what industry wants is students who has that skill to host, to know the cloud fundamentals. So we have a number of courses which teach us theoretically first, and later we make our students to get certified in not using internal exams but an external. So these are externally certified. AWS Cloud Practitioner is an external. AWS conducts an exam. Amazon people conduct an exam, and our student write that exam, proctored exam, and get certified. And this is more valuable in industry. So before we make our students to get certified, we have enough number of faculty who are already certified in that, so that they can guide students so that they also get certified in these platforms. So having these certifications in your LinkedIn and GitHub, all these things will give a good outlook to the industry that so-and-so candidate is skilled in so-and-so technology. That's how the recruitment can happen. Okay, industry they want to assess how well you are in coding, how well you are certified in skilling. So that can only happen only when you put effort towards that. So apart from academics, we put a lot of effort in coding and also skilling. So these are some of the statistics of our previous students, how many number of students got certified in each of those certifications. So these are some of the faculty who got certified in each of those technologies, and we regularly increase our faculty also, strength is also increasing, and recently our day by day, year on year, number of students certifying in more than 4 is also happening. So try to be conscious about that these certifications are all very important apart from coding and academics. These are some of our students who got certified earlier. And finally, I once again congratulate all students who have chosen KLH for your BTech undergraduation program, and welcome to KLH once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your speech has given us all a lot to think about. Now I would like to call Dhruv to introduce the Associate Dean of Student Welfare, Dr. N.P. Mallesh Garu.
Dr. N.P. Mallesh is the Associate Dean and the Associate Professor in the Department of Mathematics, having 22 plus years of teaching, administrative and research experience. He completed his MSc from Osmania University and PhD from Geetham University. He qualified AP Set in Mathematical Sciences and published research papers in 22 SCI and Scopus journals of national and international repute, as well as national and international conferences. He has published 2 textbooks, one in Engineering Mathematics, the other is ICIIHS 2022 Conference Proceedings, and has 4 patents. He's received Student Mentorship and Development Awards from AMS Society Telangana in 2024 and Societal Outreach Faculty Award from Computer Society of India, Hyderabad chapter in 2024. He organized several national and international conferences. He's been a resource person and a keynote speaker in several national and international conferences and FDPs. He is a life member of IIT Kharagpur and IAENG. One of his PhD research scholars is awarded under his supervision. Presently, he is guiding 4 PhD research scholars. He is the editor and reviewer of many national and international journals. He has worked as the HOD of Mathematics Department, as a member of Anti-Ragging Committee in several engineering colleges. He has also been a board member of Studies, Advisory Committee member, PG degree intermediate colleges as well as in the state of Telangana. Currently, he is the Associate Dean of Student Welfare and the NSS Program Coordinator of NSS units in KLH. So I request sir to please come onto the stage.
Good morning all. Hearty welcome to students and parents who has chosen KLH as your career and education option. Respected Principal Sir, Director KLH, GBS, HODs and my dear colleagues, I am Dr. MP Malesh, handling student affairs and student welfare. So KLH is meant for discipline, and discipline is the heart of education. Without discipline, there is no education. There is no complete education. So I would like to present some of the points coming to discipline. So student need to come to college or university in presentable attire, decent formal dresses, especially girls, they must present in traditional dresses. And all money transactions must be done through ERP, a software which is available with us. And wearing of identity card in the campus is very much important. We have 4-level monitoring committee that is mentors. For every one faculty as a mentor, 20 students are allotted, and one mentor is a single point of contact between parents and teachers and university. And coming to next point, coming to discipline, if student is facing any type of problem other than academics, if they are facing any psychological problem, we are having psychologists, then mentor will address to psychologist. Then if problem is not solved with mentor, then the same thing will be escalated to respective HODs, senior professors and security people. And then it comes to student welfare and student affairs. Then last stage is principal, right? Okay, this is our criteria to monitor discipline. Then for every semester, each student need to have 85% of attendance. And after each semester, we will arrange parent-teacher meeting. If student is facing any type of problem, we can contact respective mentors and principal and myself available in the campus. And coming to discipline, student has to use formal language that is most important in the campus. With this, I conclude my presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your invaluable insights and guidance. And now, Nakshatra to give the vote of thanks. I thank our chief guest, Ms. Pragati Thakur Garu, our Director of Registrar, Radhakrishna Garu, our Registrar, Dr. K. Subbarao Garu, our beloved Principal, Dr. A. Ramakrishna Garu, Deans, all the HODs, faculty members, fellow students. A special thanks goes to all the freshers and the parents who took their time to come all the way here to participate in this program. I also thank technical team and other supporting teams who were instrumental in running the event smoothly. Thank you.
For lunch. So you can say that we are closing now. Thank you for being here. You can disperse.
Thank you for attending the event. You can disperse. Thank you.
Dear everyone, please listen. The timetables for the bridge course, section allotment, student list and bus routes are displayed in the notice board down. And for the registrations, you can meet us. We will be available down in the open area. Thank you.